You can see the Villarreal screen. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep, and we're back.
No, wait, not yet. And we're live.
Yes, we are, and welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the House Football Podcast. It's in end of season one, and where better to start than last night, Mr. X?
Oh
What
yes,
happened? What happened?
yes,
It was the unlosable final. It was the first All A trophy.
Hmm.
So we thought it would be.
Yes. As my idol, Mr. Jose, the special one, Mourinho would say, "It's a pity." Yeah, but yeah, yesterday was probably like after a disappointing season for myself. I think yesterday was the highlight of my season. I was celebrating. I was so excited. Manchester United lost. Yes, and I'm so happy for Villarreal. Honestly, yeah. Well, like it was kind of a bore fest of a match, if I'm being honest. But once Villarreal scored, I knew in my head like they were gonna see it through. Yeah.
I mean, Unai Emery, what is that? His fourth Europa League win, if I'm not
Unai
mistaken.
Emery. Yes.
I mean,
What a man. Yeah.
Arsenal must be crying now, aren't they? I mean, they sacked this man, didn't they?
I think the formula to win the Europa League is step one, sign Unai Emery. Step two, don't be Arsenal, and step three, you win the Europa League. Yeah, what a man! Honestly, what a man! Three Europa Leagues in a row with Sevilla, and then a Europa League final with Arsenal, and yesterday he won his fourth Europa League. What a man! Honestly, great to see him rise back to the top once again.
It's
Yeah.
almost like the saddest thing for Unai Emery is that the fact that he wins the Europa League, he goes into the Champions League. I mean, he probably just loved playing in the Europa League, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think his yesterday was a bittersweet day for him. The sweet part was he won the Europa League, and the bitter part was he qualified for the UCL. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he got his plan spot on. I mean, obviously they didn't have as good players as Man U, and they had to sit back and defend. But I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know, surprised that I guess Man U didn't attack more. I mean, but we've seen it this season that when Man U play a team who are smaller, they struggle to attack. They're almost better when they're playing a better team and have to counter attack.
I
It's
agree.
it's so odd to see for a team like who finished second in the Premier League.
Hmm. I mean, if you look at the Villarreal squad, yeah, I think in the starting 11, whoever started for their team, I don't see them starting for Manchester United as well. If I'm
Yeah,
being honest.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the main mistake I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did was I think he didn't keep any game changers in his on his bench, and he made the substitutes late on. Like, yeah, in extra time he started making a substitute. Whereas Unai Emery, he brought on Paco Alcacer, then others from his bench in the 90 minutes, first 90 minutes. Yeah, if Manchester United were to win the match, I think they should have just seen it through in the first 90 minutes.
I think what that shows also is that Ole doesn't trust anyone on his bench. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that he put his best 11 players to start basically, and he was like, if y'all don't get the job done, I don't trust anyone on the bench. I'm going to stick with y'all for 100, minutes. I think Greenwood played about 100 minutes until he was the first sub, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken. And by
Yes.
that time, Villarreal had already subbed off half of their outfield players.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was just crazy. I mean, it also shows, I mean, Donny Van de Beek, what have Man U done with him? Why did they sign him?
Honestly, what a waste of talent. He's a spectacular player, but he's wasted on the bench. Yeah, I think he should move on. I don't think there's any hope for him in this United squad. Even though he might be better than some of the players, I don't think he'll get the chance he deserves. Please go to Roma, my childhood club.
From this season, right? Childhood
Yeah,
club
yeah,
from this
childhood
season.
club from this. Yeah, and of course, Cavani again. He did produce, but then again, I think overall the team he didn't give any service to Cavani, so he couldn't do much. Pogba he was playing a bit defensive,
Yeah.
so he couldn't create. Bruno Fernandes, not a good performance. He was being a crybaby. He really annoyed me a lot. Rashford, uh, not his best performance.
Yeah, I
he
mean a
was
lot
good
of them.
for
I
that part.
think
Yeah.
I think few of the only good performers. I thought Scott McTominay had a good game. I
Yeah,
thought he
yeah.
was one of the few guys who had a good game, and Luke Shaw maybe. But apart from those two, you don't see much in that Mani team yesterday. And
Mhm.
in a big game, in a European final, you need your big players to step up. Bruno, I mean,
Yeah.
where does he go in big games? I mean, I don't see it. I know he's a great player and all this, but too often in big games he goes missing. And
Oh,
yesterday is one of them again.
yeah, I mean, when you go missing in the big games, I don't think you deserve to be called a good, like one of the best players on your team. Yeah, if you are being claimed to be the best player in your team, you should step up in every single game, small games, big games, medium games, every game. Don't go
Yeah.
invisible. Yeah. Um. Yeah. What else from Manchester United? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he couldn't get his first trophy. Sad for him, but I'm happy for myself.
Speaking of guys who played yesterday, David De Gea. I mean, I don't know what to say about him. I was that the last time we've seen David De Gea in a Man U shirt?
I believe so. I believe so. I think Man United is signing this new goalkeeper from Aston Villa. I guess the I don't know his name, but he
Martinez?
not Martinez, the other one, second I think backup goalkeeper. He apparently
Mm,
claims that he'd go to United and he wants to challenge De Gea and Henderson for the number one spot. Nice. Okay. But I think De Gea will definitely move on. I think that was the last game we've seen from David De Gea as a United goalkeeper. It's sad like he had to go like this, after all he's done for the team. 4 years in a row, I think he won the best United player of the season for United,
yeah,
and I
pretty
think
much.
he
Yeah.
was instrumental and crucial for United in those seasons. But it's sad to see him like exit this way.
Yeah, I don't blame him for the penalty miss. I think the one which he shot, I mean, he's a keeper, he's not expected to shoot. But I felt his keeping in the penalty shot wasn't great. And the fact that he hasn't saved a penalty, if I'm not mistaken, since 2016 or something like that, and the fact that Ole stuck with him in the penalty shootout just
Hmm.
amazes me a bit because, I mean, if you have Henderson, I'm pretty sure Henderson saved a penalty in the last 4 to 5 years. I don't
Yeah.
know, but they didn't say he didn't, so I assume he's done. And Henderson, I
I,
don't know how come De Gea play this game. I mean,
I
I
mean,
would have thought it was Henderson's time.
if I'm being honest, I think yeah, I think uh yeah, De Gea, he's a top class goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Like without any argument or something, without like you can't deny he isn't a top class goalkeeper. Yeah, sure, surely this season hasn't been his best, but you still would expect him to go into a final and put out a good performance. Like depending like upon his reputation, right? Henderson, he's been playing for United for a while now, right? Like starting for them for a while now. So if it's a final and they want to win, I think they should have started with Henderson. But
yeah,
De Gea, as you stated, yeah, the penalty miss, you can't blame him. It's fine. He's a goalkeeper. You don't expect him to bang in that goal in, right? But the saves, the other 10 shots, the 10 penalties he had, he should have saved at least one of them. Yeah.
yeah. And
Mm.
Mr. X, last question regarding this game.
Yeah.
Should Man U look past Ole? Is he going to win a trophy at Man U, or was that his best chance?
Um, if I'm being honest, I think yesterday was probably his best chance to win his trophy. I think if he won yesterday, I think that would have been a stepping stone to winning more trophies for him, like a confidence booster for him. But like even if you look past Ole, yeah, I think it wouldn't be advisable to go back to square one. If I'm being honest,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
they've already given him time, and
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think Ole signings wise, I don't United. Where do you think they should strengthen for
I
next
think they
season?
need quite a lot of signings. If I mean, their squad depth yesterday looked. I mean, the fact that he doesn't trust his entire bench shows that there's something wrong in the squad. You
Hmm.
can't rely on 11 players to win you titles. You need a squad. I think as like the big teams have shown this year,
Hmm.
And I just feel I don't know. Maybe look towards a better holding midfielder because I don't know. Fred and McTominay don't give me title-winning vibes as a
Hmm.
holding midfielder pairing. So I think maybe look towards Declan Rice. Maybe even call back Lingard, but he wouldn't fit into the midfield.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
I think they should look for a big signing though. Maybe a Sancho or Grealish,
Sancho.
but yeah,
Well, I think bringing back Lingard, however good of a form he's in, I think once he comes back to United, I think he'll go back to square one again. I
yeah,
think
he'd probably be on the bench. Where would he play?
yeah,
That's
Bruno and Lingard's positions will probably clash. So I don't think there would be anything for Lingard to do. And since Bruno's reputation is so high right now, Lingard would obviously have to take a back step.
yeah,
So yeah, I think yeah, as signings wise, yeah, midfield is the point they should strengthen definitely, and maybe a proper, a goal scorer. Like Cavani is there, but another like they need reserve people, like a good squad depth, as you say.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
mm, that's it. That's for United. Well, I think Ole should stay. Personal point of view, give him one more season, I guess. That's it. Mm.
yeah. I think one more season, and I think he's got to win a title next season. And
Mm.
they've got to back him in the transfer window. I feel give him money to buy players he wants,
But
but then he's got to win once he
But
gets
if,
that.
if you think like give him money to buy the players he wants, yeah, I think haven't they done that with Donny Van de Beek, but he hasn't used them.
That's true.
So
That's true.
yeah, I mean, what's the point in signing players if you don't use them?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. But I
yeah.
mean, when you look at it, also Cavani was a last day signing, and I think he was a free transfer.
Yeah,
On the last day, you got that signing, and he's been one of your best players.
yeah, that's
It's
true.
crazy.
I don't know. Let's see what Ole does. Next stop. Oh yeah, it is there. Yeah. Oh, okay, you have to feel for him, honestly. Sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be the end of the road for him. I mean, that him missing that penalty, you just felt you felt
But
bad for him.
But it's I mean, at the end of the day, it's a penalty shootout. To be honest, it could have gone either way. If he put it in and they missed the next one, I guess it would have been a good season for Man United. Ole Gunnar on the wheel. Ole on the wheel. What a coach! Great
I
coach.
mean, it's amazing. He even said that. I think how one penalty kick can define your season.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
Man U score a pen and they win, oh, it's a good season. I
yeah.
mean, it's crazy. But also, just word on that penalty shootout. How good was that penalty shootout, Mr.
Oh,
X?
it
10-10?
was it was
Crazy, man.
amazing. Honestly, I think it's been a while since I've seen a penalty shootout which goes up to the goalkeeper. Yeah.
I mean, and there were some amazing pens. I thought some fantastic ones were in there. In
Okay.
fact,
Yeah. It was. I mean, it could have gone either way, to be honest.
that's true.
Yeah. Good. It was a good match, exciting match. Yeah. Good luck to David De Gea wherever he goes. Go to Roma, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. I think he might go to AC Milan probably. I don't know because
What about
Donnarumma left, I
Spain? Could
guess.
he possibly go back to Spain, his home? Any
Spain.
clubs, probably.
Spain. Who do you think needs a goalkeeper? I don't know.
Who's Athletic? Oh no, actually no, never mind.
No,
I don't
Oblak.
think
Yeah. Oblak to Australian. Then who else?
Courtois.
Courtois. I don't see him replacing any one of them.
Yeah, actually true.
Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't go to any club where he's the backup goalkeeper now at this point, would he?
He's anyway a backup. Like he'll be a bad keeper at Man U if Henderson becomes number one. So
Yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens to him. Oh,
hey, Mr. X, I just want to ask you on this table. I mean, how can you bring in a coach who makes a league which you win every year competitive and you somehow lose that league?
you
How?
know, I'll tell you something. Yeah, I think PSG did not sign Pochettino. League One signed Pochettino to make it more competitive and more appealing to the audience.
As a neutral, because I am one, obviously, in
Yeah,
regards to French, this has been one of the more entertaining French league seasons in
honestly,
recent
yeah.
time.
In a while, yeah.
I mean, that's great, but I'm sure as a PSG fan, you won't feel that great. You'd rather, an easy title win, right?
As a PSG fan, I am a bit gutted. Like okay, considering the fact that PSG started really poorly this season, like at the beginning when Tuchel was in charge, and people were still saying they're gonna win the league. I'm happy they came at least second. But then again, PSG
Second.
actually PSG messed up. They actually bottled it. Lille versus PSG, that was a decisive match, and they bottled it. They lost, and that's when I knew like PSG gonna lose this season. Yeah. So if they won that match, it would have been the other way around. but they messed that up. Mm.
It's
But
crazy
still,
when you look at this table. It was actually pretty close, the top four. I
the
think
top four
Monaco
is
was there.
really
Yeah.
close, really, really close. Yeah, and considering the fact like the top two only go to the Champions League for Liga,
Oh, damn. Yeah.
yeah, and that was intense, honestly, because the five teams, yeah, they were not only competing for, they weren't competing to win the league, they were competing to for Europe. Yeah, so that's something.
So, I mean, the third spot, Leon go to the Europa League, right? Or is that
Yes,
a playoff spot or something?
I think Lyon go for a playoff spot, and Monaco go to the Europa League.
All right.
And Marseille, I think, uh, Conference League.
Damn, but Monaco really missed out. Like, that's pretty tight. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, I think if Monaco won their last game, they would have finished third, right? And they
I
drew that
guess
game.
so.
No,
They
no.
drew that game. Mm. Yeah, they would have finished third.
Crazy
That's
though. I mean, with the amount of money PSG spend, they should be winning the league, right?
that's a Leicester kind of bottle job for Monaco. Yeah.
How have Lille though done in recent time? Have they been competitive? Like in last
I
season?
think Lille have shaped up to be one of like a top top team. The season. Honestly, like all thanks to their coach. He won the league and he left. He just
I
dipped.
mean, why did he? I don't understand him leaving though. He's gonna get Champions League football next season.
I don't
Lille
know.
are probably gonna give him cash to spend as well. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't think he can handle the pressure. But Lille, yeah, I think Lille, Renato Sanchez had a good season this season. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you who were like Lille's key players to them
Oh, the
winning the
only
league.
the only one I know of is Renato Sanchez and their striker. I'm not sure of his name. I don't keep up with Lille that much, but yeah, I was
I mean,
there.
but it's no
I was
Mbappe
there
or
game.
Neymar, right? In that
Uh,
team.
yeah, but considering the fact they had Mbappe and Neymar and PSG still bottled it, that's just painful.
And Di Maria and
Oh yeah,
Verratti and Navas and
of course.
Marquinhos.
Yeah, rub salt on those wounds. Yeah, go
I mean,
on.
luckily y'all won. No, wait, y'all didn't win the Champions League. I was gonna say won the Champions League,
Shut
but
up.
you did reach
Shut
the
up.
finals of that too. So, all in all, like Poch did a
It's a Poch
Spurs.
effect. It's a Poch
Poch did
effect.
a Spurs.
Yeah, a Spursy. Definition of Spursy is Poch, bro. Oh man.
Now looking back at it, did they make a mistake by bringing this man in place of Tuchel?
Uh, who knows? It could have gone either way. Like if Tuchel said stayed, who knows what could have
I mean,
happened.
can I just add some facts just to help you feel better, mistakes?
Yeah.
Who did Poch play in the semis? And what happened the last time Tuchel played that side in the last two games?
Um. Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
So Poch in the semis, yeah, played City. And
Yeah.
Tuchel's record against City since he's joined Chelsea is pretty good, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So just saying, if Tuchel was in
uh,
charge, you never know.
oh God! Please don't bring that up. Oh man.
I
uh,
mean, also Thomas Tuchel, brilliant. He's reached another
brilliant.
Champions League final, but you're not back to Poch because
But yeah, I mean, I think this is football. It could have gone either way. Yeah, but Poch, as you see, as you look at this picture, yeah, this is probably the saddest moment of his career. Winning a
because he won a
trophy.
trophy, right?
Disappointed, bro. Yeah, he came to PSG. In the second match, he won a trophy. Nice.
He's won two trophies, right, at PSG, if
This
I'm not
season,
mistaken.
yes, yeah, two trophies already. Nice. I mean, he's also giving our league a bad name, considering the fact like he's never won a trophy when it comes to Liga, and he wins two trophies, but still
But
bottles the
I'm
league.
sure if he got to choose any two trophies and like with
I,
PSG, those wouldn't have been the two, right?
I've solved it. I've solved it. Okay, basically, I think Poch felt guilty winning those two trophies, so quickly. So that's why he bottled the league. Oh
What about
man,
Neymar? His contract is up, isn't it?
contract. Oh, he signed a new one, 4 years.
Ah, yes. You must
Yes.
be so pleased, right?
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I mean, I think it's the right move, right decision. He stayed, honestly. Uh, because see, his initial thing was he came to PhD to win the UCL, right? And for the past 2 years, he has gotten close to that achievement, right? See, I think Neymar is gambling at this point. Basically, if he wins the UCL once with PSG, he would go down as definitely a legend, right?
Yeah, it'd
As
be
like
the he'd won
like
PSG their first Champions League, so that's
yeah,
definitely a big achievement.
that's a great achievement, right? Like that's a greater achievement than winning it in Barcelona again or Real Madrid or somewhere else, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you consider the fact like he came in, he started the project and gave like won PSG their first ever Champions League, and that's a big achievement. And his name definitely go down in history.
Yeah, he made a
So
brave decision renewing his contract.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
most players would look to leave the club, and go to one where they're guaranteed, to win the Champions League. I mean, you're not really guaranteed,
I
but
think Neymar's mentality at this point is like, if I leave now, it's like me giving up, and he doesn't want to give up.
if he
Yeah.
had left this season, would his time at PSG be a failure?
I don't think so. If I'm being honest, it wouldn't have been a failure because I think because of him, PSG had gone like they were a competitive side. You would always list them as like one of the favorites to win the UCL, right? Last this season, they came to the semi-final. They were spectacular throughout the entire tournament, right? Only in the semi-finals against
Said,
City, they lost their footing. Yeah, miserably they lost their footing. But yeah, last season
damn
they
right.
went to the final, so I think that is an improvement, right? If you think about it.
Yeah, when you look
Consider,
back, last season was such an opportunity, right?
yeah.
Like, you just feel PSG, they just should have given more in that final. They should have gone for it
Mm,
more. You just
yeah,
felt like how
but
they went against Bayern this time and they got past them. You just felt if they went after Bayern more, could have.
true. Mm. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think if they won the UCL last season, like the final, right, last season, I think it would have been like, oh, PSG only won because they went through easy opposition. That would have been a key factor, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but this season, I think it would have been like they deserve it if they had seen it through. They
That's
went
true.
past Barcelona, they went past Man United, then Bayern Munich, so Leipzig, and yeah, I think it would have been like a deserved thing for them to win this season. But City, I
I mean,
prefer
that's the
not to
thing
speak.
also, like with PSG's draw this year, yeah,
Yeah.
you had tough opponent after tough opponent after tough opponent. While
Hmm.
City, you'd say, had a reasonably easier draw, and
Yeah.
then their toughest team was PSG.
Hmm.
And I'd probably say PSG was probably the only toughest team they've played till they reached the final.
Yeah. I
No
mean, if only
disrespect to like
if
Dortmund
only
and
we got Chelsea or Real Madrid, you know. Well, I think we would have gone through to the final again, and there you could have beaten us 2-0. I don't mind. That's at least two finals in a row, right?
I mean, yeah,
Oh god, but yeah. Oh yeah, Poch.
picture that tells a thousand words.
First place, no thanks. Second place, yeah, let's go, baby.
He loves it, doesn't he?
Oh, he loves the silver medal. The man who takes the word, what do you call this? Silverware,
Silverware.
literally, literally, you know. Oh god. Ah, this man, this man, he has what do you call this? He gave me hope. He impressed me, and throughout the end, he annoyed me.
I'd say he scored too many goals that didn't matter in the season.
Yeah, agreed. Especially the ones in the final match day. That just, ugh, ugh. It
I
made,
mean, when you look at it and you see the big games, he didn't score. I mean, okay, the last game with Leicester wasn't really big because Spurs were fighting for nothing. I mean,
yeah.
what are they fighting for? A European Conference League position? I'm sure Spurs don't want to be in that. I mean, that's not going to keep Harry Kane at the club. And I
Mm.
mean, Bale, I mean, yeah, sure, these numbers are great and they add to his tally, but he'd know that he didn't play well enough, I feel, throughout the season.
I mean, I don't know. He came in injured, and when he what do you call this? When he was allowed to start playing, he didn't play well. He was stiff. He had no fitness, nothing. So, like towards the end, I guess, yeah, his form started picking up. But it didn't matter at that point when his form
Exactly,
started
like in the
picking up.
last 4 5 games, what does it matter once Spurs like aren't going to qualify for Champions League? I mean, where was he like in the Europa League when they were fighting and they will what had a 3-0 lead and they threw it away, or when
Hmm.
they were leading in the Premier League and
Yeah,
fighting for the lead?
his debut. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, Bale. I don't think like even if his stats are amazing, I don't think he had a good season. He's
Yeah,
pointless.
I
He had
don't
a
feel
pointless season to be honest.
exactly.
Mm, like his hat trick, that was pointless.
Exactly.
Got a hat trick and then 2 goals in the final match. That was fun. That was pointless as well. Yeah.
I mean, in fact, when you look at his goals in the last, he just sent like local rivals Chelsea to the Champions League. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure fans would have been happy with that in this
Chelsea's
first
player of
game.
the season.
I mean, he's definitely the best goal scorer,
Oh. Yeah,
considering
definitely.
that forward doesn't score goals.
Yeah. Even if he didn't have a good season, yeah, it's pretty impressive. Considering
Yeah, I
that
mean, the
he
numbers when
came
you
on
look
and
at
he
it,
scored 16 goals. That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
I think, yeah, his end to the season was definitely like fantastic.
Son had 17. No, I think in the league he had 17 goals. Son.
I think this is overall, right? These
Yeah, it's overall. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, whatever. It's Bale. This man.
Barca fans look away.
Oh, this man. Man who started the season on a mission to prove Ronald Koeman wrong. The man who called him old,
You know what? I
not
don't
good enough.
understand. I don't think you're ever too old. Like, man, if you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter your age. I
Exactly.
mean, you're seeing two elderly statesmen who've done well this year. I thought Cavani did superbly well. His
Mm,
fellow countryman, right? Suarez's
definitely.
fellow countryman.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
Suarez also, like two elderly Uruguayans definitely waving that flag proud. I mean, but Luis Suarez, what a player. I
yeah.
mean,
What a
those
player,
last two
honestly.
games, especially. I mean, talk about clutch, right? Coming up in clutch
I
moments.
think Suarez and Simeone were a match made in heaven. They were
Yeah, for
perfect for
sure.
each other. Yeah, they even they even have the same type of behaviors, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean, honestly,
Suarez.
I just love the way Atletico go about it. I mean, it's just that that old school. They just defend, and they have that
Mm-hmm.
big, tall striker. Not tall, but like physical. Not a quick striker. It is old school.
I think it was well deserved for Atletico to win the league. It was well deserved. I think
Atletico
they
were leading that league throughout, but they made it interesting. They were bottling it.
throughout they were bottling it, but yeah, if they did mess up the final match there, it would have been a big bottle draw.
It's almost like they kept it interesting. They're like, okay, we're gonna, you know, get
It's
this
almost like
lead.
on purpose, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, what a player, honestly. Uh, Barcelona scored 21 goals in La Liga in 2021.
I mean, when you look at this, if they had Suarez as well with these three, I mean, that would win the league, wouldn't it?
uh, who knows? I think when Coleman came in right to Barcelona, I think he came with a big ego. I think he had a picture of himself that wasn't actually a reality. He came in like, I'm gonna be a strict coach. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Messi, no, Messi's not the main guy. Frankie De Jong is the main guy. Suarez, you're too old. Get lost. I think I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, look at him
Ironically,
now.
Coleman
He's like a
said Suarez
potato.
is too old, and now he wants to sign Aguero, who's like older than Suarez.
The Aguero move is basically to keep Messi in Barcelona. Is to keep Messi happy. That's
It's
basically
like
the strategy, honestly.
also whenever you see a free agent, yeah, Barca's gonna get them because they can't
Barcelona
afford to
licking
buy
the
the
lips,
players.
licking the lips when they see a free agent, bro. God, man, Donnarumma is a free agent right now. Barcelona must be licking their
I
lips.
think Barca. I've seen some Barca targets. So there was Depay,
Uh, they,
Donnarumma.
they,
There
they,
was
signed they signed Wijnaldum, who
Wijnaldum.
is a
Yeah,
free agent, bro.
I mean, free agent means they could have Barca, right?
Of course. Oh man, but yeah, so dumb. Honestly, I don't know. I don't actually know what's gonna happen to Barca. They did pick up throughout like the second half of the season, but
Yeah, they
yeah,
thought they were gonna win the league. I mean, the way they were
and
going
then
about.
bottle job, bottle job, bottle job.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, Barca's defense though, that's all over the place.
they still rely on Messi a lot, and I
Of
think
course.
that's a downfall of Barca. I think
I
they
mean,
should
I
just
I think when
move on.
it's 20, 35 and Messi's, like with the walking stick, he'll still be playing for Barca, carrying them on his back. They're like, Messi, you still take all the free kicks, still pass it.
I think it's about time Barca actually move on from Messi. They need to think about their future. To be honest, yeah. Like how long is this gonna last?
Exactly.
Be honest, yeah. Like how long is this gonna last? Messi can't play forever.
You have to look to the future. I
Mm.
mean, I mean, yeah, Messi's numbers probably are still great, but I just feel he's not the same. I mean, I know some people might like.
Yeah, of course. I think yeah, even I think those numbers I think these are like natural for Messi. But even if your numbers are saying something, right? Like they I mean, your performance wise I don't think is the same. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not as impactful as he was before. I mean still he bags like goal important goals as well in a match, right? But still I don't he's not the same Messi.
I mean, he has to, right? Because if he doesn't score, who will?
Who will? Yeah, I think that's the thing he has on his head. You know, who will score if I don't score? Braithwaite, haha, Dembele, Mister Fake Shot, Mister Fake Shot, bro. Dembele, bro, and Griezmann. Griezmann. I don't know what
I
to
feel
say about him.
Griezmann came well towards the end, and I think he
Towards the
had.
end,
Yeah,
far too late to be honest.
yeah,
Mm, I mean, Griezmann. I think next season, I think he'll have a good season next season. Now that he's grown accustomed to the team, but
yeah. I think he'll have a much better season next season.
Dembele, he's perfect, but I think shooting wise, he has to improve. Finishing is not a strong suit.
For sure.
Yeah. Suarez, oh goddamn, he cost Atletico 7 million. Nice, nice. What an investment. Yeah. What a picture. Well deserved. Joao
Yeah,
Felix.
for sure.
Yeah. His first La Liga title. Even an honorable mention from Atletico. Yeah, Carrasco. He's had a great season.
Of
He
course,
was
yeah.
he was pretty.
I,
He was amazing actually. Yeah,
I
assists,
mean,
goals, everything.
you look at this Atletico team, and you see a lot of like hard-working players. You
Hmm.
don't see like a lot of like gifted players, but like
Hard
there's a lot
workers.
of hard. Yeah, and I think that's what Simeone loves. He
Yeah.
doesn't like the glamour names, and all, but like he just wants guys who work hard. Like I remember even Diego Costa playing for them.
Hmm.
he's just a Simeone type player, right? Imagine
Yeah.
Costa and like Suarez up front.
Yeah. Is Costa gonna get a medal? I think he would, right?
Costa left, right?
He left like on January, right? January he left or something.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think he would get a winner's medal if I'm not
But
mistaken.
Simeone, what a coach, right? I mean,
What
when
a
you look
coach!
at
What a
he's
coach!
so underrated as well. Like he doesn't come up like in the talks of like the best
Hmm.
coaches.
True, true. Yeah, I mean, great coach, honestly. Man in black. Always. I've never seen him wear any other color than black. But yeah, like he's a Atletico legend as a player and as a coach. Nice,
Yeah,
well deserved.
brilliant.
Mm. Yes, the Golden Boot race. Mr. Lewandowski,
I
Lewandowski,
mean,
or should
just
I say?
give him the golden boot already. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, man was injured but still managed to score 36 goals.
I mean, in this year and this season, most of the leagues had different winners from last year.
Hmm.
But I mean, it just shows how easy the German league is to win, man. Like,
Yeah,
whether your main guy's injured or he's not, Bayern are just gonna
doesn't
cruise
matter.
it.
Yeah,
And this guy scored 36 goals.
30,
That's
no,
just
I
crazy.
think that's more. It's actually more.
I think he scored around 40, right?
I
Something.
think he
I don't
scored
know.
around 45 or something.
Oh,
36
only?
is in the league. Yeah,
Only those many?
only those many. Oh God. And yeah, it's also impressive to see Messi and Ronaldo still on the list. After all this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the two golden boys at 4 and 5.
four
The
and
two
five.
young
Yeah.
golden boys.
Hey, what's up with this? Messi, Argentina and Spain.
Oh yeah,
Okay, I didn't notice that, but
I think it's
yeah,
because he's lived in this
Spain
thing,
his
and
entire life,
yeah, probably. I mean,
or
look at
or
Benzema also.
or is
Benzema
he
has the two
considering finally
flags.
considering a switch?
Like I'm Eric Laporte, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Laporte. Man. Yeah, I think it was good. It was good for him to move on. I don't see him break through in the France squad. Mm,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah. Ronaldo again, Erling Haaland and Mbappe. Mbappe had, yeah, he had a good season. Yeah, really
I
good
want to
season.
ask you about one of your favorite players, Mr. X,
Yeah.
Romelu Lukaku, winning.
Oh, what makes you say he's my favorite, huh?
I know you love
Ah,
him,
Mr.
don't you?
S.
I mean, him at Karim Benzema, yeah, in the
Oh,
list.
uh, Lukaku, yeah, spectacular player.
Yeah,
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 yeah, really, really, really good. He,
phenomenal season.
Yeah, he had a good season. Yeah, he had a good season. He can shoot well with
He's a
his
good
foot.
forward, right?
Yeah, he can play football well. Yeah. He can stop the ball, well, for a good first touch.
Another man on this list, the talk of the summer, Harry Kane. He's
Harry
leaving,
Kane,
isn't he?
he's leaving. Oh, man's happy he's leaving, right, Mr. S? He must be really happy. He's leaving, right?
He's coming to Manchester, right? The blue
Ah,
side, hopefully. I mean,
rip.
I'm expecting us to, win on Saturday and then Sunday. Kane's announced, right?
Oh, Sunday Kane's announced, and then get ready for what do you call this hat trick of UCLs in a row, yeah?
Is
Making
it
up for all the UCLs missed. Yeah.
if Kane does join City though? Is it guaranteed trophies for
I
City?
I believe so. I don't. If you don't win trophies with Kane on top with that team, I think your team is just hopeless.
Which, if you were Harry Kane, right? And
Mhm.
I'm just saying, which club would you go to?
Um,
If every club in the world were like, you know,
After me, yeah.
after me, and you could pick in an ideal
Um,
world, yeah.
yeah. I think. See, from Harry Kane's point of view, he needs to win trophies. He hasn't yet won a single trophy in his career. So, in from that point of view, I think you would go
Until
to
the
Man
summer,
City.
right? Until the summer.
From that point of view, I think you would go to City, where trophies are kind of a guarantee. Or you can come to PSG. We'll give you the treble every season.
But how would he start? Mbappe's there, isn't
No, oh, you think he won't start over Icardi? What do you think?
he? I mean,
Oh
Icardi
god.
starting at City. I thought he was sublime.
Oh no no. See if Harry Kane comes on, yeah, someone has to dip because yeah, I think Di Maria would go on the bench because Kane is Kane. I think personally for me, I think Kane was my player of the season. Spectacular season he had.
So you think he should get PFA Player of the Year?
I I think so. I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I mean, assist and goals.
assist,
I mean, he
assist
was
and goal.
top in both.
Yeah, he topped both the charts. So that's pretty impressive. Those are like Messi, Ronaldo's stats. Messi has stats.
I'm just thinking, imagine if he didn't play at Spurs this season, where Spurs would finish.
Oh god damn. Yeah. Spurs, Arsenal together, buddies. Oh man. But yeah, Kane. Uh, it's about time he's moved on from Spurs. He has done a lot for the team. I think other star players from Spurs should also move on, such as Son, right?
Yeah,
It deserves better.
for
Kane,
sure. I think Son and Kane deserve so much
oh,
better. I
I
mean,
think
they've
Kane could go to Bayern Munich. I don't know.
Kane and
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
No, Lewandowski. He's leaving, right?
I was like, bro, you really want that German league to get less competitive than it is?
Oh man, yeah, that's true. No, I think Kane prefers to stay in England, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he said he wants to because he wants to be able to break Alan Shearer's goal scoring record.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah,
think that's a good mentality to have, though. I know, like, it's a good thing to say
I mean,
because,
individual awards are all you can win.
I mean, yeah, right now, I mean, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, he's won golden boots at like
Hmm.
World Cups and Premier Leagues, but surely he wants, the team trophy.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of sad. Like Salah just missed out on the Golden Boot by one goal.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
That's
Salah had
pretty
a
sad.
phenomenal season, but he goes under the radar because of Liverpool's.
Yeah. If only Kane didn't score in the final match day, Salah and Kane would have been joint top scorer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have.
Kane, selfish, wants all the glory for himself, glory hog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Inter Milan, yeah, finally broke the deadlock for Juventus winning the league.
I know it was crazy, right? And I think most of the season looked like AC Milan were gonna win. In fact, until the
Yeah,
derby game,
The Zlatan effect.
I
Yeah,
thought yeah, Zlatan. But then I think AC Milan just slipped away
they just
towards
slipped
the
away.
end
But
of the
at least
season.
I think, considering the fact that before Zlatan, they weren't even competing for anything, and now they're in the UCL with Zlatan. Zlatan had a phenomenal season considering his age. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, Zlatan. I mean, it feels like he gets better and better, right?
better and better, and he ages like fine wine. Honestly, what a player, Zlatan. He's an icon, legend forever. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he get injured though end of the season? Because I
He did
didn't
get
see much
injured.
of him.
He's gonna miss the Euros. So sad.
That's hard. Didn't he
Hard.
just come out of retirement to play the
Yeah,
Euros?
yeah, 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 he did, and yeah, that it's just heartbreak, honestly. Yeah. Mm. Get well soon, Zlatan. We'll see you in the next World Cup.
Yeah, next year.
Next year. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If Sweden qualify though.
Oh yeah, they got a call for. I forgot.
Oh man.
Is-
Oh yeah, the three goats. Hmm. Do you think Lewandowski deserves the right to be called a goat?
Mm, I mean,
I mean, you can compare him to Ronaldo and Messi, right? At this point, but
I think
it's
last season was that season where he broke through into these three.
yeah,
I think before that he was reaching amazing numbers as well, but no one like
it,
compared him
it was going
because
under the radar.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's done it pretty consistently.
Hmm.
I mean, and this season he broke, of course, Jared Muller's record, I think, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, he did in the
And I
final
mean,
match
yeah,
day.
he's just having a superb season. And you got to feel for him also that he was injured for the Champions League.
Hmm.
Who knows how far Bayern could have gone if he was fit?
Thank you, Lewandowski. I love you.
Yeah, I forgot who they got knocked out again.
PSG knocked Bayern out, but I think the major factor was Lewandowski wasn't playing. To be honest, yeah. But yeah, I think he is one of the greatest, but I don't think he compares to Ronaldo and Messi. But I think it's also due to the fact that he comes from Poland, so
Yeah,
he
true,
doesn't
true.
have yeah that international backing. So yeah, it's hard for him. Yeah, we have honorable mention
Oh,
to
Stevie
Rangers.
G.
Yeah,
He
none of
finally
us
didn't slip.
watch his
He
matches, but
finally
yeah.
didn't slip. His first league title.
uh,
Actually, it's his first league title.
oh god damn. Oh wow. Yeah, congrats to him. Honestly, amazing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like
definitely the best Liverpool player this season. I'm sorry, Liverpool member this season.
oh man. Yeah,
The
future
closest
Liverpool
Liverpool's got
player.
into a trophy this season.
I said player. Oh my god. I mean, it's future Liverpool coach, definitely.
I mean, he could be, but I think he
He
should
needs
be
a
very
stepping
careful
stone. Yeah.
not to rush to
Mm.
Liverpool because we've seen coaches, who are former players like Frank Lampard rush into the job. I think
Mm.
Arteta rushed into the job.
Fair low.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
But yeah, I think Stevie G, yeah, right now he's done tremendous, like spectacular for Rangers. But the Scottish Premier League and the Premier League are completely different. So I think in the Prem he needs a stepping stone to go on to a big job. Probably the Bournemouth job would be good for him, or the Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I think a Crystal Palace job would be good.
Hmm. Yeah. So I think he needs a stepping stone and then go on to Liverpool.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
I
One
think
more
him and
job.
Liverpool are inevitable. Like he is definitely going to go to Liverpool at some
I
point in his
think,
career.
yeah, I think it's so hard for him not to choose them. If Klopp, for example, if Liverpool had a worse season than they did,
Hmm.
and Klopp for some reason was pushed out, I
Hmm.
could have seen them rushing Gerrard into the role.
Hmm. Yeah,
You
that's
don't
true.
know though. I mean, Klopp. I mean, how long more he'll be coach? But
I think if Liverpool didn't make top four, I think Klopp would have left. But yeah, considering the fact they made top four, I think Klopp would look to next season to make things right again. Yeah, and then probably leave on a high.
yeah, true.
So yeah, I think that's for Klopp. Yeah, congrats to Stevie G once again,
Yeah, well
102 points.
deserved, Stevie G.
Impressive. Yeah, man didn't slip. Coaches leaving. Hmm.
I don't understand Conte leaving. Why did he leave? Mr. X, any idea?
Pressure, I guess, considering the fact like he got knocked out from the UCL, right? This no, yeah, the season he was in the UCL, right?
Who?
Inter Milan.
I think in the group they were eliminated, if I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
mistaken.
In the group they were terrible. Yeah, they
Yeah,
were. Yeah, so basically because they were knocked out from the group, they could focus all on the league, right?
yeah, for sure.
Mm. Yeah.
That did help, I feel, though, like prioritizing only the league.
Hmm. Yeah. So I think that was a major. But I think, yeah, I don't know why he left though. But if you think about it, I think he wants to leave on a high. if you think about it, I think last season he almost got sacked, almost, right?
Yeah,
Because he didn't win the league. They were in communication with what's gonna happen like on his for his future, right? But
yeah.
then the club came to a mutual agreement, and he was given the job one more year.
I guess that was a good decision.
That was a good decision. Yeah, he finally broke the deadlock and won the league. But Conte, I think he's an underrated coach.
I think he
Yeah,
is. I think he won the league with Chelsea as well, didn't he?
Chelsea on his first season. Yeah, it was impressive.
He's a good coach. Yeah, I rate him pretty high.
Yeah. What do you think of Zidane, Mr. Zizou?
Honestly, I know Zidane didn't win anything this year, but I think
No.
coaching wise, it was one of his better seasons.
Yeah, last year he
Right?
won. He came in and he won the league, if you remember.
Exactly. I think
Mm.
this second stint, right, at Madrid,
Mm.
has proven that he's not just okay, I got the best players, I'll win things. It
Mm.
showed that he has a little more steel about him. I thought last year's league win and this year competing almost won the title as well. Last day they came to, right? It was last day and
Yeah,
they were still
last day
fighting.
and yeah.
Champions League semi final. But
Mm.
honestly, the team I feel let him down in the semis. They were just too slow. I mean, I think if we can say that.
Too slow and too old. Yeah,
Exactly. I
definitely. Yeah,
mean,
I think yeah. After this season, I have gained a massive respect for Zidane as a coach. As a player, he's one of my favorites.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
he's a legend.
he's a legend. As a player, he's one of my favorites. But as a coach, this season has what do you call this, given me a different perspective to him. And yeah, I respect him right like now as a coach. Before, like his hat trick of UCLs, right? I would consider it as like a it's just Ronaldo and Bale. He got all the best players. Give me
Cruz,
that team.
Modric,
Yeah, give me that
Marcelo.
team. Even I would have won three in a row. But yeah, okay, I understand now. I'm sorry, Mr. Zizou, but yeah, I respect him and good on him. But would you, I think he left on a high, kind of coming second, 1 point. Yeah, kind of
Yeah, yeah, he did. He
not
came
bad.
close.
Yeah,
He would have liked
consider.
winning the league on the last day and then leaving.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, Real Madrid did have kind of they did have a poor season at the beginning,
Yeah,
along
they
with
did.
Barca and all. But Barca and Real Madrid, they proved like they are one of the big clubs, and they did push through towards the end, and they came second, third, respectively. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, good on them. Oh,
Oh,
oh, yeah. I'm
one
actually,
of the moments of the season, wasn't it? That
yeah.
week or that 2 days?
That 2 days actually, like I'm actually pretty sad it got canceled. If I'm being honest. Yeah.
I mean, okay. So let's talk about this European
Yeah.
Super League. I mean, it was supposed to be a breakaway tournament for those who don't know, with
Hmm.
these 12 teams, right?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
they're gonna have a separate tournament. Most of these teams were gonna be
They were the
pushed into their
founding
respective
teams, right,
leagues
or
and
something.
Champions Leagues. Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Hmm.
relegation, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It was meant to be a lot of money invested,
A lot of money, a lot.
and we have two European Super League teams in the Champions League final. So in a way, there's a reason why this European Super League was meant
Oh,
to
yeah.
happen.
And we
I mean,
also have two European Super League teams who didn't qualify for the Champions League
I was gonna come to that,
or
and
Europa
I
League.
think that's where the debate comes in.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Spurs,
Mm.
what have they done to like get themselves a European Super League guarantee?
Yeah, it's. I think the Super League basically. It's not. I think it's a fact. It just came down all to their reputation at the end. It's the
Yeah,
reputation and their fan
and
base
the
which sparked
owners,
this thing. The owners, definitely. What's the Real Madrid's owner's name? Perez or something?
Papa Perez.
Papa Perez, my man. He's like, oh, it doesn't matter if our players don't get to play for their national teams. We'll just make a new tournament. God damn. We'll make our own Super Euros. Oh god. Super World Cup.
And
Everything.
I think Madrid are going to be banned, right? Madrid, Barca, and another team. Who was it? Some other team from the Champions League. Three teams.
Juventus, I guess. I'm not
Juventus, I
sure.
think. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they haven't exited the thing, yeah? The Super League. Mhm.
yeah, yeah. They haven't. Those three teams haven't yet. And also, one more thing about this European Super League. The only problem I had is I don't mind a Super League if it's organized well
Yeah.
and if there's relegation
Mhm.
and there's a proper qualifying process.
Yeah,
For
but
example,
I
like
I think from a personal point of view, yeah, I think Super League is it does sound pretty impressive and intriguing, right? But I think when you have a Super League like this, all the other leagues will be affected massively. So I think that's where the major debate comes. Like if you have the Super League, why would you watch the Prem? Why would you watch La Liga? Why would you watch Bundesliga and all that, right?
that's
Mm.
true. Yeah, I mean, why would you watch a Premier League without the big six?
Hmm. Exactly. Yeah. So, and but then also there's the thing that comes like you will have new competitors for the UCL. You will have new competitors for Euros. More teams are getting chances. So
Yeah,
that's
but
one advantage.
it doesn't that devalue those tournaments, the
It does.
Champions
It
League and
massively
the.
does. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you
Yeah.
watch a Champions League and okay, just for example, West Ham win the Champions League. I
Oh,
mean,
Lingard.
yeah, most people just turn around and say, well, they didn't play Barcelona, they didn't play City, they didn't play Juventus.
Hmm.
PSG will still be in it, so they'll probably win it. So
Oh god. But like see, from a PSG point of view, PSG fan point of view, would I want to would I want my team to win a tournament with no big team? Yeah.
yes or
Yeah.
no?
I mean it'll just be the league all over again, you know.
Exactly, they'll make it the French team.
Yeah. So I mean I think the best they could have done is change the Champions League format with the big teams, you know.
Yeah, true.
That's it. If they wanted a new format, just change the Champions League format and not make a entirely new competition.
And they are, aren't they? They're making that Swiss system Champions League format.
Oh yeah, 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 that one. Yeah, yeah. I'm not quite sure
I
how
don't
it
know about
works.
it. I mean, why change what's been so good so far?
Yeah, that's also a point of debate. What do you think about having the European Super League? Like, I think like every 4 years, like a World Cup.
I
I was
think it's a
thinking
good
about
idea.
this.
I think it's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, that would be
Honestly,
impressive. Yeah,
honestly, I was looking forward to seeing it.
I
Quite frankly, I
was.
was looking forward to seeing it.
y-
Would I like? Okay, yeah, sure, it's not great, and like people say, oh, it's taking money away, but would I want to watch every week a big match? Like, okay, you're gonna see Real Madrid versus Man United, you're gonna see Barcelona versus Liverpool, you're gonna see Chelsea, and it's gonna be every week. It's gonna be big. I mean, there's almost like a match to watch every week. But
Yeah.
also, I mean, the counter argument is if you have big matches every week, are they that big?
Yeah, that's true. They're not like, yeah, I get the point. If you have nothing to look forward to be honest. Hmm. If it's
I,
every week, like it'll just happen next week as well. Who cares? It's fine.
I think one of the s- great counter arguments to the European Super League is a team like Leicester City and
Hmm.
how they win that Premier League win, that infamous Premier League win. I mean, against all
Yeah.
the odds, against beating
Yeah.
all the big teams. Even the FA Cup win this season, beating all the odds, and somehow winning it. It just
That
shows
was
how
pretty
that
impressive. Hmm.
it just shows how you should, why the European Super League may be a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's a good thing it didn't happen, but also I'm a bit sad it didn't happen. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. Even though we all three of us, yeah, you, me, Mr. A, yeah, we all three of us went on a rant. Like, oh, Super League is bad, but then when it got cancelled, you're like, no, why did it get cancelled? It should have just happened.
It's
uh,
bad, sure, yeah, it is bad, but if it happened, we'd watch it. Of course, we would.
you
Who
don't
wouldn't?
understand the value of something unless it's gone.
Exactly, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
we definitely would have watched it. Even like yeah, no boycotting it. Even though people are like I'm boycotting this, whoever says I'm boycotting this, they're secretly watching
And the same
it.
people who boycotted, they'll be paying the tickets to watch the games. They'll be
Yeah.
going into the. Of course, they'll be watching. Your
Come
club's
on, you
playing.
Spurs, Arsenal. Like that's Arsenal and Spurs. Like they were like fingers crossed. We didn't qualify to get top four, but at least Super League's there. Oh man. Next up, Super League over. It ended as
We
quickly as it
spoke longer
started.
about it than it existed.
Yeah. Oh god,
That's
couldn't have
crazy,
said
but
it
it's
better
actually
myself.
true.
Yeah, definitely. Moving
Yeah, I
on.
didn't see this, man. This is hilarious.
Oh man, moving on. Yeah, time for the
Oh,
big game.
uh, 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 uh.
Oh, My man, Mr. S is drooling right now. Yeah,
A
water
sugar
from his
boo.
mouth.
I'm levitating. Yeah. I need you.
All
Mm,
night, starlight. Yeah, Pep. So Saturday after party, Mr. S is gonna be drunk, dancing, smoking all night,
You
right?
know what? I gotta start something. This man Pep Guardiola. Man, this guy. And last season I was one who was saying sack him
Yeah.
after lost to Leon and stuff. But he's got us into City's biggest game of the history, the first ever
I
Champions
mean,
League final.
it's about time to be honest. It's about goddamn time. After spending 1 billion, on transfers, it's about goddamn time. If like, yeah, but yeah, you beat PSG to get through, so that's yeah commendable.
What's funny is that you spread the mess like Pep's all about beautiful goals
Yeah,
and the perfect goal.
yeah,
City's goals in the Champions League have been scrappy and they've been a bit lucky. I think
yeah,
the 4 goals against PSG, I think
yeah.
two
Please
or,
don't
two or
remind
three of
me.
them were kind of lucky, you'd admit.
The De Bruyne cross, my friend. The De Bruyne cross. Yeah. Oh
What a
God.
cross, eh?
And
But
the broken wall of China. Um,
I mean, Thomas Tuchel, though, what I think he's kind of fallen off in the last few weeks, if I'm being honest. I mean,
yes.
since they beat City, I mean, that loss to
Yeah.
Arsenal, like, what the hell? He lost to Arsenal
Shocking.
and then
Yeah.
lost to Aston Villa on the final day. And
Finally, they got lucky just because Bale saved them. Yeah.
yeah, Chelsea, like, were pretty much out of it if it wasn't for Gareth Bale.
But teacher, I think, yeah, amazing. My coach, I told you like he'd be a good coach for Chelsea. Two Champions League finals in a row for two different clubs. First time ever in history a coach has done that.
Yeah.
That's respect, honestly. And he's telling the world, acknowledge him. He didn't get the respect he deserved in PSG, and I'm happy he's getting it right now. It's a big
It,
deal. It's a really big deal. Like he managed to get to two finals in a row, two different seasons, two different clubs.
yeah, it's crazy the way he's like reinvented Chelsea, like with that defensive. I mean, last few games, yeah, it's been a bit wonky, but so
Hmm.
far he's done pretty well to get them to top 4 from where they were under Frank and to
Hmm.
a Champions League. And that game against Madrid, they were by far better than Real Madrid, right?
Yes.
It was
Yes.
not even close. I mean, let's be honest, the score flattered Madrid in the end.
Yeah.
It should have been 4 or 5 in that second. Like,
The only disappointment I have is like I wish we faced Chelsea or Real Madrid. PSG facing Chelsea or
do you
Real
feel
Madrid.
you're being Chelsea if you got?
I think we would have. We would have. Yeah, we would have definitely beat Chelsea or Real Madrid. Yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely.
think Real Madrid were smoked. I mean, Real
Yeah.
Madrid looked off. I don't know how Real Madrid got into the Champions League semi-final. Like, my
Mm.
God, what did Liverpool do in the quarters?
I think Benzema carried Real Madrid, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, he did for
Yeah.
sure.
How much ever I hate him, he did carry Real Madrid in the UCL and in the league. Yeah, and he finally got his call back for the
Yeah,
front
he did
squad.
finally after all those years, right?
Yeah.
I think we can safely say well deserved though after all these years.
Yeah, we can, but yeah, we can say
That
well.
means your guys on the bench right now.
Stop. Yes, I know. I was sad. That's why I was sad.
Number one bench warmer now.
I opened social media. I saw that. I turned off my phone. I'm like, no, why? No, Giroud was gonna beat the record. God damn.
Tuchel though, his Chelsea said, are they underdogs for the big game
Chelsea.
tomorrow? Saturday,
Yeah,
sorry.
they are underdogs. Even though, yeah, Chelsea beat City in the last three or two occasions, right?
2 games. Yeah.
Two games, right? Two games. I think City are gonna see it through easily. This is a big game for them, and I don't expect them to bottle it. Mm.
Score prediction, Mister?
Um, 2-1 for no, okay, 3-1 for City.
I
Mm.
know who you feel is going to be the main guys. Like,
Oh, the
who
main
you, are
guys.
the players to watch?
I think
Ah,
yes,
these two. Man,
of
what a
course,
defensive partnership these two have been, haven't they?
yes. I remember in the second leg against PSG, right? Every
Oh my
block they
God.
made, they were celebrating like it's a goal. Every block they made,
You just love
and
to
that,
see
that
that,
just
don't you?
showed passion. That just showed passion and how much they wanted that final.
It's
Mm.
it's amazing. I mean, Ruben Diaz, what a signing he has been. I mean, He got the
Player of the
players.
season.
I mean, the writers'
Mm,
play of the year. I
yeah,
think as well in the I mean, well deserved. I mean, he's just been a superb signing, and
super.
he's made John Stones also so much better. I mean,
He's made John Stone a rock. You know.
I mean, yeah, and people don't talk about John Stones much this season, but he showed a lot of character to
Mm,
come back from where he was. He was out of the door at City.
yeah, he was gonna go for Arsenal, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken. There were the transfer rumors. Yeah, what a
I
man.
mean, yeah, the fact that City could hang on and like they gave Stones more opportunities just showed Stones like this season has been world class, I'd say. And
Absolutely.
these two as a pair, right now, I'd say the best centre back pairing right now.
I think they're the best duo in the world. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with you.
mm, no doubt. But yeah, so City are definitely gonna see it through. Yeah, Pep
He's looking at
Guardiola.
it, isn't he?
Yeah,
After
first
after,
first
after
UCL without Messi.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is first DCL final without Messi as well. I mean,
Yes.
it's crazy. I
Mm,
mean, what is it? 2011, 20
mm,
around that time when he last made the Champions League final.
yeah. I'm pretty sad he's gonna beat Mourinho's record. Of two UCLs.
He's gonna reach three, and that's also
Yeah, yeah,
more than Sir Alex Ferguson.
yeah. Exactly, and that just makes me sad.
I think no coach has won more than three Champions Leagues, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think Zidane was the only one where
He
it's
won
like
three, right, as well.
he's the only one with three. Yeah,
So Pep would reach pretty much the top
yeah.
on Saturday.
Pep definitely a goat of coaches. Yeah, definitely not as good as a player, but yeah, coaching was a legend.
But it's all because of money, right, Mr. X?
All
That's what
because
you
of
say.
money. All because of money. 1 billion pounds in transfer fees, and the City have the highest wage bill in the world. So yeah, well, I don't think if you don't get if
It's a
you don't
true
deliver
underdog
the
story.
if you don't deliver the UCL at this point, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Well, we got to talk also about Aguero. I mean, Aguero's last game. It was just written in the stars, wasn't it?
Spectacular. Martin Tyler also did that. Aguero. He tried to do it at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I
think
mean,
in his farewell he did it. Yeah.
thank you, Sergio. I mean, what a
Yeah.
legend he's been.
Sergio.
I mean, his moment made me a City fan. That moment in 2012, that last kick of the Balotelli. And
That was
then
Balotelli's only assist of the season, and it was for that moment. Oh, wow.
you can't repeat that stuff. I
No.
mean, I don't think I'll ever see that in football again.
I mean, if it ever happens again, it's scripted, definitely.
It was just crazy that final day. And
Wow. I think
Aguero,
I think even United fans would have been like, oh, okay, well deserved,
yeah.
for that season.
I mean, and it's quite coincidental. Aguero said a couple of years back he wouldn't leave City until they win the Champions League.
Champions League.
And his
And
last game is their last chance to win it.
oh god damn. You can't write this stuff up. And also, when Aguero he joined City, his kit number was 16. Aguero till now has won 15 trophies for City.
Come on, don't say stuff like
And
that.
16th could be,
It's
wow,
it's written somewhere. I mean,
wow, just wow.
just chills.
I would do anything to see, like Aguero scored the winning goal.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I would bet my money that Aguero is gonna score the winner.
Oh,
Man,
it would just be, oh god damn,
can you imagine?
it's,
And
you can make a movie about it.
93rd minute, anyone?
Oh.
93rd minute, City losing 1-0.
Aguero! Oh, god damn. That would just be spectacular.
I
Wow.
mean, a fact though. I mean, Chelsea's last two Champions League finals
Hmm.
have gone to penalties. 1-1, lost one in pens. Are we
Yeah.
going to pens again this Saturday?
I don't actually see it go to pens. I think it's gonna be over in the 90 minutes. Yeah. Don't you think
Who's
so?
man of the match in the final?
I think either Diaz or Stones. Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna be a defender.
it's gonna be a defender. No, I don't think it's. Oh, who do you defender? Why do you need a defender for Warner? I don't know. It's
I'm
hard. It's
gonna
hard
be
to pick.
unbiased in saying who I think is gonna be man of the match in the final.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be Phil Foden. I think they're gonna set up.
I think. Oh, yeah, maybe. I think. Okay, if Chelsea do end up winning, yeah, like we can't always see one side of the thing. Yeah,
It's gonna be
one
Mason
side.
Mount, right?
No, no, no. It's gonna be Conte.
Oh man, that guy.
Kante. He's all over the place. I think he's your only trouble. He's the only trouble for City at this point. Kante. Mm.
I think the only two world-class players in that team is Kante and Mason Mount, in my
Mount.
eyes.
Yeah,
The
I'd
only
say.
two guys I'd take it in the City team if
Mm.
Chelsea offered players, obviously.
Thiago Silva also.
Yeah,
Two
true,
UCLs in a
true,
row.
true. Yeah, two
Mm.
finals. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, the mood for Saturday is actually kind of set. I think it is almost inevitable. I think it's about time City won it. So yeah. The mood for
I
Saturday,
think
right?
someone's got to play Wonderwall in the background, right, for this.
Of course. Yeah. I think it's set in stone. I don't stones. Get it? No, but I do see City winning it without a doubt. Even, like
Oh man, I don't know.
I do see City winning without a doubt. Otherwise, if Chelsea win, it's 1-0.
Then there's doubt. I think if City play their best, they'll win. I think
I think
if
yeah.
Mhm. I don't know, I do feel it'll be a cagey game at to start. I think the first goal is so important. I mean, if I feel if seeing an early goal, I'll be so calm. Just like calm down, City, slow the game down.
You know what? I think it's gonna be a tight. Okay, I'll change my prediction. I say 1-0. What's your prediction?
Mm, I think it's gonna go to extra time. It'll be 0-0 to
Okay.
start, and I'll go in extra time. City 2, Chelsea 0.
Okay. Foden and Aguero. Aguero off the bench.
Aguero, yeah. Aguero to score the first one and Foden to like seal the deal.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Mm. So Saturday, it's all up to that. It's Pep Guardiola's day, probably. Finally, once again,
Would it
he's
be
gonna be
Pep's
levitating.
biggest achievement as a coach?
Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt, it's gonna be his biggest achievement.
There's no
City's
Messi, yeah?
first
No Messi.
ever first ever UCL in their history of their club, and they don't have Messi. Pep doesn't have Messi yet. So yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
If only Messi just joined last summer, he could have played, he could have won his UCL, and we could have settled that debate, good debate. Ronaldo has won two UCLs in two different clubs, Messi only in Barca. We could have
But
settled that
then
debate.
everyone would be saying, oh, Pep still couldn't win the Champions League without Messi. That's why he bought
Would you
Messi.
mind? Would you mind?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you mind? As long as City win,
But
right?
I actually prefer winning a Champions League without Messi
Messi.
than,
Yeah.
because Messi would like cover all the other players. Like it'd be, oh, he won it for us. No one would talk about
It's
Foden or
Messi. He
Mahrez
wins
or
the Ballon d'Or again.
who you think would win the Ballon d'Or right now?
this I think it's tough to say, but I think I see Messi winning it this year again. For Copa
Regardless of
del
who
Rey,
wins
bro.
the Champions
Copa
League?
del Rey. Copa del Rey. Yeah, see, I don't think City has a star power player, to win with the popularity to win the Ballon
I was
d'Or.
just gonna say, are you saying say you don't have a star player, man?
No, they have a star
I
player.
know,
It's
I know
like,
what you mean. I know.
the popularity to win the Ballon d'Or. It's like a star factor, to
You
win the Ballon
mean the
d'Or.
money Messi puts in the pocket, yeah, of
Yeah.
the
It's like some people, like, I think the Ballon d'Or winners are basically, like
Messi Ronaldo.
social media stars, like, they have a huge fan base. That's how they win, basically. Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. So from City, I don't think anyone's gonna. I think it's gonna be Messi again, because those journalists and critiques who cause the vote. Yeah. Even if they think this player is better than Messi at this season, they'll still be like, oh no, Messi. If I had to take someone in my team, it's Messi or Ronaldo. Yeah. They can't see they can't see beyond that, and that's
They're like
just really
they're like
frustrating.
Messi for his overall career.
Yeah, Messi was over. Like, they'll just think of, oh no, no, Messi won three UCLs. I don't care what he won this season. This season I don't care what he did, but he won three UCLs, and he's a spectacular player, greatest of all time. Ronaldo, he's another goat. Mbappe, he won the World Cup. Oh man, that I think that's the biggest problem with, like, that's why the Ballon d'Or isn't fair. It's all popularity. It's a popularity contest at the end. That's why I don't care. I don't
Yeah,
care
that's
unless
true.
Neymar wins.
No, but
I think it's gonna be a while, I guess, or never. Who knows? Yeah. All right, with that, I think it's about time we end it, right?
Yep. And looking forward to Saturday.
Looking
That's all I
looking
could
forward to
say.
Saturday. Yeah, and okay, early congratulations to all City fans.
Not saying anything. I think Chelsea have a good chance of
Hey, don't try to be a nice guy. Yeah, show your true self. Yeah, show your true color.
You know what? We're winning. We're winning easy.
Yeah,
And you
I
know
did that
what?
for PSG and we lost. Thank you.
We're winning. And you know what? Finally, the blue moon is going to rise.
Blue Moon. Let's end it on that. Let's go Blue Moon. And Pep
Let's
cigars.
go.
Pep's gonna be levitating. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you for watching our stream. Yeah,
Stay
I think
safe, guys, and take care.
take care. Boom.